Uh, uh. Late night with BDD. Tuesday night. Insanity. Today was batshit crazy. Peter is the boss. Fox Hill Dreams. Tina G in the place to be. Veronica, it's hello. The Trump Reaper. Hey. What's up, you guys? Phyllis Hatch. Yeah, man, think about by 7:30, midway through Joy Reid's show, I was, oh shit. Darren Carlin says, can you catch me up with the details of the day? Why does that picture look like Jonathan Slater? That's not you, John. That's not philosophy, is it? Let's see. Philosophy here. I see Lori Donahue, Sandra from Paramount, Lucy L, Cindy C. Veronica has to go wash the mustard off the wall. Punxsutawney Mo is still up. Elaine Prieto. Hey, what's up, Elaine Prieto? Nice to see you. And Diane London, there she is. By 7:30, I was so wiped out, I just crashed. And what's up, Corey Lord? Part of that is because I am still in preparation mode for vacation. You know, like even when I go, it's rare when I go on vacation. I think the last one I went on was maybe 3-4 years ago, and we didn't go anywhere. You know, it was like a staycation, but whatever. This is like a taking my ass out of the country. I'm looking forward to it though, because I become a different person when I'm on vacation. Like, I am still me, but I'm totally relaxed, chill vibe me. Totally. If you thought that I have a chill vibe, I kind of do, but not really. But not like when I'm on vacation. When I'm on vacation, wherever we go is where we go. There's no rush to go anywhere. Yes, Fox Hill Dreams, I am packing. But, you know, it's a process. Late night BDD, that's right, Bernadette. So, yeah, I love Vacation Majid. Every once in a while, when the temperature is just right and wifey and I are like walking rain, we're walking the dog, when the wind, the warm breeze hits me right, I slip into Vacation Majid mode. Or if we walk into a restaurant or something, you know, it's just it's a vibe. Yes, Cindy says, you mentioned horses. I'm sneaking into your luggage. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. You know, it's going to be very foreign and unfamiliar to me. Apparently, there's a lot of manure and mud and shit. Yay! And it's winter. Huh? Isn't that nice? Yeah. So I'm leaving the 85-degree sunny weather for 45 chilly and wet. So good. But, you know, it is what it is. You know. Let's talk about today, because I for one thought I was beyond shock. First of all, I was on our friend Scott Dworkin has a show. He has a podcast, and it's called Report Card, I want to say. Hang on. Let me look at it. Yeah, The Report Card with Scott Dworkin and Grant Stern. It's and this is weird because he's on this show. He has his own app. It's an app called Call-In. So it's like a call-in show, right? Except you don't dial a number. You just pop onto the app and join the show already in progress or something like that. And if you want, it's almost like on Twitter how they have those Punxsutawney Mo. What's the name of those rooms you like to do all the time? It's what the hell is it called? It's not a stream. It is Spaces. It's like a Spaces type deal. Yeah. Anyway, so I was on his show and I was talking about how bizarre the testimony was today. And it's a good thing. Thank you, guys. Spaces. Yes. It's a good thing if we find ourselves still able to be shocked by the outlandish shit that we hear. Why is it a good thing? Because that means that we have not allowed Trump's bizarro behavior to become normalized for us. And that's a great thing. It should never be normal. So, but yeah, he was throwing plates against the wall with ketchup. The ketchup part killed me because the first thing I think of, when I hear there was globs of ketchup, dripping down the wall. What did he have on the plate? Well, obviously he had burgers, right? Burgers and fries. What else do you have ketchup with? He's such a clown, always with the burgers and fries. And he's throwing it against the wall like a spoiled brat. This is not presidential behavior. And way earlier in her testimony, when she's talking about another temper tantrum he was having because his crowd size was not big enough because they were preventing people from joining the crowd because they were armed. They had people attempting to enter his rally that were armed with brass knuckles, tear gas, body armor, AR-15s. And he had the audacity to say, well, they're not here to hurt me, so let them in. Wait. So the implication, motherfucker, is that they are here to hurt someone. So you don't have a problem with it because it's not you. You're trying to be hurting anyone else. They could be trying to hurt Mike Pence. They could try to hurt Nancy Pelosi. As long as it's not your ass, you're fine with it. It's irresponsible. That is horrendous. His whole body of work is irresponsible and horrendous. But just because that's his normal mode doesn't make it any less shocking. The dude is 74 years old. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if, you're a president or you're a CEO or you're an assistant manager. It doesn't matter what job title you have. If you are a fucking human being with any decency, with any sense of responsibility and maturity, you don't allow armed people to enter a crowd and then weaponize that crowd, because that's what he did. He weaponized that crowd full of people who were armed, who had the intent to hurt people. He loaded them like loading a pistol and pointed them at the U.S. Capitol. Oh, Tina G with the helpful reminder. I always forget to ask people to please hit that like button if you are enjoying the content I am bringing you. I like to be bringing you. Oh, shit. You see that? That's a little bit of Vacation Majid right there. He likes to bring the flavor. Then later on, he tried to grab the steering wheel. What? The Secret Service was not going to bring him to the rally because it was dangerous, and Secret Service's job is to keep an ass bucket like Donald Trump safe, even against his better instincts. That's his job, to keep him safe. And Spanky said, no, I want to go. No, give me the wheel. And the guy told him, take your fucking hand off of me. Oh, boy. And then apparently Spanky, with those tiny hands, tried to choke a Secret Service. I mean, if you're the Secret Service and the person you are trying to guard puts his hands on you, like around your throat, you should be allowed one freebie, right? You should be allowed to pop him in the nose. You know, you're not killing him. You're not even, seriously injuring him. You just like, wake up call, buddy. Pow! Imagine how insulted, how offended the Secret Service guy is. Like, dude, I could beat you with this, and you have the audacity to put your grubby little mitts on me? Huh? Back up, punk. I will fuck you up 7 ways till Sunday, dude. Yeah. So I was still shocked. I was floored. And it was and the testimony was delivered by this 25-year-old woman who I'm not, somebody asked me, I think Chip Franklin asked me earlier today if I thought, oh no, not her, if I thought somebody else was a hero. Who was it? Was it that dude? I can't forget. Cipollone. When somebody does their job, I don't consider them a hero. But this woman here, Cassidy Hutchinson, I don't want to call her a hero, but what she did today was quite brave, because you guys know how insane the right wing is. They just reelected Lauren Boebert. They just reelected Bobo with a rap sheet as long as her fucking, I don't know, just long. It's a long ass rap sheet, and they, excuse me, reelected her. What has she done for her constituents? Nothing. All she is just like a flamethrower. She just throws bombs, and they don't even hit anybody, but she's throwing them, and they love it. They love anybody who is appearing to get under our skin, to own the libs, so to speak. She hasn't owned any of us, but whatever. They like her national notoriety, I suppose. It's such a bad look. Such a bad look. I would be embarrassed if I lived in that district. If I was a Republican living in that district, I would be embarrassed by the fact that she represents me. Yeah. If people ask me, who's your congressman? I'd be like, I don't have a congressman. Like, I live in the first district in America ever to not have a congressman. That's, we just like that. We like out in the wilderness like wolves, raising ourselves. But anyway, back to Cassidy Hutchinson. she's not a never Trumper. You know, she's actually was part of the Trump team. She worked for the guy for long enough. She knew what time it was with him. She knew what kind of person he was, right? But at the end of the day, when the chips were down, she decided country is more important than party. That's brave. You know, there's some grown ass men who are like, nah, nope. And she came out, and this was damaging because Spanky immediately started Truth Social posting. I don't know, what are we calling that? Truthing? Was he truthing or truth socialing? But it's never a good idea. It's never a good idea to indulge in witness tampering when you are already under the microscope, when you're already being watched, when your actions and your motives are all being analyzed, and you in a very public way are attacking the witness. What are you doing? What are you doing? I hope he keeps truth posting or truthing or whatever we want to call this. Hey, Sherry Scary. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but hello. As also Karen Caporali, Keith M, Aries Wanderer, Michelle Bookhout, Chris NDK, Lucielle. What's up, you guys? Glad to have you here. So she stepped up and she did her thing. But again, I want to go back to, I should not be as shocked. Melissa McQueen, I see you. Watch her Soko. Samantha Hawkins. What's up, you guys? I shouldn't be as shocked as I was. This is the guy who wanted to nuke hurricanes. Actually asked the question, why can't we nuke hurricane? Why can't we use a nuclear weapon on a weather pattern? Why can't we do that? Serious question. Who wanted to buy Greenland? He used Sharpie on the map to make it that he wasn't wrong about a hurricane. This fucking guy. He threw paper towels at people in Puerto Rico after what was it? Hurricane Maria, was it? A lot of his insanity is hurricane related, but a lot of it is not. Like he in a debate in front of the nation, when he had the opportunity to denounce white supremacy, what did he say? He said, "Stand back and stand by." And that's what they did. They stood back and they stood by for January 6th. That is exactly what happened. I can't believe that people are honestly talking about him running for president as though that is a real option. Like when I was a kid, if let's say my mom left the house and in her absence, I burned down half the apartment. I took a baseball bat to the TV screen. I chopped off the cat's tail and poke my sister, scribble my dibbles in the eye. I'm sorry, scribble my dibbles, to put you in that horrible analogy, but wait for it. And then my mom comes back home, and what is she going to ask me? So, Majid, do you want to go outside and play? You want to go to Coney Island? That was our thing back then. Coney Island was always, that was the spot to go. Really, Mom? No accountability for me? I just did all this shit. You're going to let me go right outside and go to Coney Island? And the only difference is, you know, we are in a nation of laws, but our lawmakers seem to have forgotten how to apply those laws to, oh, yeah, there's another good one there. Rake the forest to prevent fires. You know what's funny? When they were talking about him throwing a plate up against the wall and it was dripping with ketchup, I thought about this page in The Littlest President. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, it was this. Him sitting in a goddamn high chair. Spanky had a TV show called The Apistant. People would have to prove they were dumb enough to want to work for him. If they weren't dumb enough, he pretended to fire them. Some people watched, but not many. It never won any awards, and it was canceled. Spanky was bad at TV. Remember, I used to read this shit. Yeah. Oh boy. It's like a section of America was in some fever-induced delusion, and they still are. They still are. Oh, wait a minute! Hold up. Keith M is saying Giuliani Jr. lost. Dude, if that's true, that's nice. That's nice. That's right, Alaska Cindy. That is BDD's book. You know, this today's testimony was so good, it actually made me reconsider whether or not I should finish the sequel. But I don't know. You know, I keep going on these shows, these panels or whatever, where people ask the question. They talk about, will he be indicted? And I can't help but feel, on the one hand, like after today, I was like, oh shit, it's a done deal. How can they not indict him? But we don't need just indictment. He's already had the equivalent of being indicted when he was impeached twice. And the two impeachments, he wears them, but that same idiotic part of the country doesn't even consider that those impeachments are real or valid. So what the fuck is the point? Without the conviction, it's just he's impeached on paper, I suppose. So we need a conviction. We need a solid conviction. And I still think that the Fulton County deal in Atlanta, in Georgia, Fulton County Georgia, where he just needs to find 11,780 votes. That, I think, is still the front runner for the one where they have the best shot at taking him down, because they literally have him on tape. They have him on tape. And somebody else was talking about the fake electors plot. I don't know if they can pin that one down on him, because, that requires some intellect, right? I mean, we know that nothing goes down in Trump's world, in his orbit, without his approval, without his say-so. Somebody brought up a good point that when he gives directions, he does it like somebody in the mob. Like, they don't directly say, "I want you to commit this crime." He does it in some kind of vague way where you're supposed to know what the fuck he means. Trump Reaper says, the Trump kooks are like the Nazis. They document all their crimes. And it's a good thing. And Spanky is still doing it. He's still doing it with those truth social posts. That's good. It's so good. Keep doing it. And I almost feel like, let him get back on Twitter and start, revealing himself. Don't panic. My little words are not going to bring him back to Twitter. But if he were to come back to Twitter, I think he would just be passing through. Lori Donahue says they might indict in Georgia. That would be nice. From your lips to God's ears. So what did you guys think of today? Do you think it moves the needle? I think the whole point of the January 6th public hearings, this Luciel, again, he cannot be. I really hope that is the case. He shouldn't be. I think if you're twice impeached and you refuse to peacefully transfer power, you don't get a second chance at it. No. It's that simple. If you plot and help advance a goddamn coup, no, you don't. Why are people even entertaining this fucker? The fact that he insists that he might run in 2024 is the only thing keeping his bogus fundraising going. Like, they just exposed him just the other week that he's bilking his supporters for $250 million. And that shit's still going on. Like, he hasn't been asked to pay back $1 from that shit, or has he? I don't remember hearing that he has to return that money. That damn Alaskan says she loves it when I freely toss the F-bomb. That's where I am, you guys. That's where I am. I feel like I've been doing that a lot on Twitter. A lot. The frustration is up here. And normally I don't like it when people use the throw the F-bomb around willy-nilly like so much salt. What's that guy who does the who throws the salt? What's his name? Salt something. But when you're frustrated to the point where your vocabulary fails you and fuck is all you have, then just write it. Write that shit. Look at this. Foxtail Dream says he still owes money from his 2016 rallies. How does this guy get away with it? How? This is a guy that most people don't even like. How does he get away with not paying for shit? He doesn't even pay many of his lawyers, like Rudy Giuliani. Oh, here's the funny thing. People were saying that Trump is going to need a very good lawyer after today, but his lawyers, all of his lawyers need lawyers. John Eastman, they stripped that dude down. They took his cell phone. Whew. It's getting real. I don't know if you guys can hear the music that I've been playing for the past half hour. It's kind of okay. It's that built-in music that comes with this StreamYard thing that I'm using. And this song is called Night Driving. I think I used to play it back before I found the ability to play music during my stream. But I have lost that, so I was up late last night until 4 o'clock in the morning trying to fix this thing, and I couldn't fix it. I'll get it fixed before I go to New Zealand. And the plan, by the way, Eddie G says, we love this music. It's the music that BDD play is like we remember. It's soothing. Yes, soothing. Punxsutawney Mo here to remind us that the word fuck is an adverb, verb, noun, and possessive participle. Yeah. I think I told you guys that I will be, even though I'm on vacation, it's going to be like a working vacation. Yeah, I am going to be working. I cannot afford to not work. So, but the difference is I'm going to be in a whole nother country where they drive on the wrong side of the street. Although it's the right side of the street, but here it's the wrong side. I might not be doing too much driving over there. We'll see. I am excited though. I'm exciticus. And I plan to document much of what I'm doing. In fact, probably most of what I do, I will post on my, what's that thing called? Patreon. On my Patreon page. Those of you who supported me on Patreon, thank you for that. Now, finally, I can give you some really decent content on the Patreon. Tanya Wardell asks, what happens in 2023 if we lose the majority? What do we do? Is there any coming back from that? That's a good question, Tanya. I hate that question, but it is a good question. I'm afraid to even ponder what that means, because I know right now they are rabidly waiting to impeach President Biden. That's what they're waiting to do. Why? Payback. Also, they want to bloody him up for 2024. But mostly payback. Mostly, tit for tat kind of thing, because we impeached Spanky. The difference is Spanky did impeachable shit. And it was provable. In fact, this whole hearing so far, the whole January 6th hearing, all 6 days, today was the sixth day of public hearing. 90 to 95% of the witnesses have been Republican. Yes, Laurie Donahue, Auckland. Auckland is where I'm going to be. So what do? Buckle down and try to reverse that. I don't like to say, because some people would say, well, if that happens, it's over. I'm out of here. I'm moving to Canada. I'm moving to somewhere else, going to Europe. Because I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. Born and raised here. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let some fascist chase me out of the country that I love. The country where my kids are. Huh? All I know how to do is fight. So, I wish I had a different answer for you. Who asked me that? Oh, that was Tanya Wardell. I wish I had a different answer for you, but my answer is, what do? Is we fight. Is there any coming back from that? Oh yeah, it won't be easy, but there is. Republicans don't have answers to any of the problems that are going on right now. They don't have an answer to inflation. They don't have an answer to gas prices. They don't have an answer to baby formula. They don't have an answer to immigration. They don't have answers. All they have is obfuscation, obstruction, fake outrage. Hey, Salty Balls is here. Salty Balls. Salty Balls is the balls of salt. Where is my buddy Philosophy? Where did him go to? Why I don't see him? Hello, Asmila J. I don't know if I said hello to you before, but hello to you. Eddie G says, I need to meet someone who lives in New Zealand because I'm down for living in New Zealand. I'll tell you something, wifey has broached that subject more than a few times. Asked me if I want to go to live in New Zealand. I haven't ever been there before, so let me go and evaluate and see. I don't think I want to leave America. It's like I said, there's a fighter in me. I would rather, if I'm going to go, here's the instance in which I would go to New Zealand, is that my fight results in wins, that not just win, but like an overwhelming win, that not only do we get to keep the House and the Senate, but we add like a whole shitload of seats to both houses. Because otherwise it seems like, I let the Lauren Boeberts and the Matt Gaetzes and the Jim Jordans chase me away. What kind of shit is that? What kind of man does that make me? No. Cecile Kazemi says she's got friends who plan to move to Ireland and to Costa Rica if GQP controls Congress. They've got visas and citizenships. They've already got their emergency exit planned out. I can't fall. Excuse me. I was young. Did I tell you guys I took a nap earlier tonight? It was like 7:30. I think I did tell you. I was knocked the hell out. And then wifey woke me up at 10 o'clock with barbecue chicken pizza. Barbecue chicken pizza. The brand is called California Chicken. Yes, Eddie G, I did just yawn. It's not a good look on my own show. There's a brand of pizza, frozen pizza, called California Chicken. And this thing has like barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce on it. It's got cheese, barbecue sauce, grilled chicken, red onions. It's chef's kiss. It's delicious. I love it so much. And buffalo chicken. She hooked me up. She hooked me up tonight. Wifey. She's fantastic. Oh, Trump Reaper says John Fugelsang retweeted her tweet about abortion. Congratulations. John Fugelsang, he's a real one. You guys remember he was on this show. He's fantastic. I love him so much. And then when I woke up and I was eating the pizza, we watched Only Murders in the Building is back from hiatus. There's new episodes available on Hulu. Only Murders in the Building. It's starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. It's a great show. Tina Fey is in this. Amy Schumer is in this. Can't remember who else, but star-studded. Cara Delevingne is in this. Hey, there's Wifey right there. Hi, Wifey. This just says hello. Okay, so what else did I wanted to say to you guys? I'm likely not doing a show tomorrow. So this is going to be the final episode before I embark on our trip Thursday. Thursday, we're going to be... Wait, is it Thursday or Friday? Excuse me. Hi, Wifey. I should know when we're leaving. It's Friday. Yeah, I'm just so excited about going. Anywho, does anybody have any questions for me before I bounce? Because I actually still got shit I got to do. I lost so much time. Hello, Geocosmic Valentine. I lost so much time with that mid-evening nap I took. Oh, yes. Loot is very funny. Loot is a show. Not sure what that's on. We're watching it on Apple TV, and it's starring Maya Rudolph. And basically, she plays the wife of a billionaire who cheated on her, and she got a divorce and got $87 billion, billion with a B, dollars. And you should just check it out for all the shit she's able to do with her wealth. It's interesting. It's a fun show. Yes, I will be in touch on the Twitter. I will be in touch. Okay, so I see some questions asking how long I will be out, and that I'm going to refrain from answering because you guys know how it is. We have trolls who pop in here, and I got to play that one close to the chest. So, you know, the house will be occupied. I'll just leave it at that. Trump Reaper asks, will I go back to doing the guessing game, a timeline cleanse, etc.? I might, Rabbit, I might. Corey Lord. Can I consider having Mallory McMorrow and Cassidy Hutchinson as potential interview candidates? Still organizing a list. That is wonderful, Corey. You know what I would really love is a booker. You know what a booker is? Somebody who actually contacts these people and says, hey, listen, my name is Rock. My name is Rock. I'm calling from Storytime with BDD. Would like to know when we can slot you in for an interview with Brooklyn Dad. Next Wednesday? Fantastic. That's what I need, because otherwise it's me doing the research and the writing and the graphics and, you know, the production and the chasing down of potential interview people. It's not easy, you know. If you don't have their phone number, which 9 times out of 10 I do not, you have to send DMs through Twitter. And, you know, I'm horrendous at answering DMs, but I have, eventually get around to it. So do other people. So, you know, I need somebody to full time do that. Just get me interviews that I can fill out my calendar with. Aries Wanderer says, how about ask the audience? You ask the audience to post their favorite food, favorite music, etc. I like that. I like it. I like it very much. Yes, I do need a celebrity connection. It's a good idea. I'll have to see what I can do. All right, you guys. So thank you very much for joining me for this impromptu random session of Late Night with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. And if you have not yet gotten your shot, what, pray tell, art thou waiting for? Gettest thou thy shot and thy booster? Wearest thine mask, if thou shalt. Keep thine distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening and rest of the week. Rest of the week, because as I said, you know, I will keep in touch with you guys. We'll post tweets and pics and stuff like that. And I will see you guys soon. I love you very much. Peace. Aries Wanderer says she getted all her shots. Chelsea Handler would be a great guest. Indeed, she's quite funny. You guys are wonderful. Even during a shitty week, you guys are awesome. I'm seeing several very kind offers to get me some assistance in booking. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, Oh, Veronica Tello. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very kindly for the kind donation. Thank you for that. All right, you guys. Sanders Zark, you showed up just in time. Just in time for my famous catchphrase. You need to leave.